Hi, you guys. I'm gonna wait a few moments to make sure that people aren't gonna miss the intro. I'm streaming here on Facebook on Factor Obscura's page, which if you're on Instagram, which is over here, which Facebook will move over there in a second. I'm streaming on Instagram on my art page, art.of.jasmine, Jasmine. Hello, hi. My name is Jasmine. I'm a artist and maker who is part of the Factor Obscura team, and today I'm gonna be making some art. If you are not following the Factor Obscura Facebook page, you should. Hi Kelsey. And if you're not following my art page on Instagram, you should. But, and hi Danny. Hi everyone, hello, hi. We're gonna be working on a moth today, which, I have not done a moth in a while. I haven't painted a moth in a while, so I'm really excited for this. I've already sort of started on it, but, other than moths, I've been making a lot of koi fish, which if you know me, you've probably seen them, and I'll show those too. So now, I'm gonna bring the camera over to my desk here, and this is my little workstation. I think this is pretty crooked for Facebook. So, Instagram, 1 second. How are you guys? How is everyone? What's today, Friday? Who knows what day it is anymore? I don't know if Facebook can see that too well. I'm gonna tilt it on Instagram. So much back and forth, y'all. So I've already sort of blocked out the colors for this one, which I really love the colors pink and blue and purple, since it's like an in-between color for them. So I'm gonna finish this today, hopefully, no promises, but I've been using watercolor. So far for this one, I've used koi watercolor and this like really cheap palette that I've had for years. But I'm gonna continue working on this with my bigger palette of koi watercolor. I also might use a little bit of gouache, which I recently started using. I actually used gouache on this piece here. It's a koi piece I did. The white parts are mostly gouache, which is the more opaque ones, if you can tell, or parts if you can tell. And then the gold leaf is actual gold leaf, which that's fun. Excuse me. So yeah, let's get going on this. I'm really excited to work on this. I've been kind of researching moths again and figuring out what I wanted to do. This is not based on any actual moth. Like this is not like a picture or a painting of a moth that actually exists. But I've used several different like references, I guess you could say. Yeah, same. Oh, to be a gracefully painted animal with no worries, my new life goal. That's a real move. I feel that. Okay, so I hope I'm not going too fast. If you guys have any questions, I'm all eyes / ears, I guess. I'm all eyes. I'm checking both Instagram and Facebook pretty much this entire time. So, I know I said earlier that I kind of roughed out the areas that, I might move this a little bit. I've kind of roughed out the areas already, but I'm not sure if I want to stick with that. So we'll see. We will see. I've been picturing a real like gradient situation for this, but we'll see. Facebook, can you guys see okay? Also, this might be a little rough to watch because I will be still blocking out a little bit on this. Blocking out the piece itself. I am glad that you ordered wash colors. I'm so happy. I got this Arteza. Oh yeah, I never mentioned that. My gouache colors are Arteza. This is the only gouache set that I've like really used. They're pretty decent. And if you're wondering about the difference between gouache and watercolor, it basically just boils down to opaque and transparency, and the watercolor is more transparent. But you can thin out gouache and it can look like watercolor, and then watercolor can look like gouache depending on how thick you make the paint or how much you water it down. When you do things on wood, the water sort of soaks in, so for watercolor on wood it's harder to build up, but when you use gouache it's a lot easier to build up that color. Hi Tiffany. I'm sorry if I miss people, if I don't say hi to everyone. Like Sarah and Teddy, I saw you so much. So many friends. Thank you guys. Okay, so I don't have a good pink in this set. I have really deep pinks, like hot pinks, basically magentas, and that's not really what I'm going for. So I'm actually gonna just jump in with gouache. Usually I'd use a palette, but it's dirty and I don't want to bring it out. So gouache is also a lot easier to clean up than like acrylic, because acrylic has the latex in it and it just sticks so much. Okay, so I'm gonna move my palette to my lap so I can reach easier. But I'm gonna kind of water down the gouache a little bit that I just put on here. Also, if anyone is interested in this playlist that I'm playing right now, it's on YouTube. It's a Studio Ghibli playlist. I think it's one of the more like popular ones. Like it has like 2 million views or something, and rightfully so. It's a pretty good one. I listen to it all the time. Okay. Facebook, I think we're back. I hope we're back. It looks like we're back. And now it looks like Instagram is up for me. Okay, if we're back, like back, like everywhere we are back. Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, if everything goes weird, I'm gonna end my stream on Instagram, and I apologize. Anyway, everyone should be throwing their own mothball when quarantine's over. Or now. Even now. But like in isolation. You know, just get some lights going and like some really breezy fabrics. And then become a moth and have a little dance party as a moth. Right? One thing about moths, I mean, like making them as opposed to um, koi fish, there's a lot more symmetry with moths, and it doesn't have to be that way. But that's why I tend to make them. Also, I don't really think I talked about wood panels much, at least in this stream I didn't. Which I'll talk about that soon. I haven't painted anything in a couple days, and then of course I jump in with a new subject. But that's fine. Why wouldn't it be fine? I'm really excited to do gold leaf on this whenever it's finished. Or silver leaf, or both. Maybe both. And again, for the background music, if you guys are curious, it is a Studio Ghibli playlist video thing on YouTube. And it's a really popular one. Like I think with 2 million views or something like that. And I love it. I love it a lot. Keep thinking about Arctic Tundra vibes. I think Instagram is really behind. I am sorry, question mark, if it's actually behind. I don't know what's happening. But we're here. I'm gonna do like a really light blue color. Still don't know about what I want to do with the body of the moth. I might make it like a pale pink. Pale pink's a good color, of course. All pinks are good color. Good pinks. I'm also really excited about the sides for this one. For my koi fish, I've been doing sort of abstracty sides, like lines and shapes. But for this one, I think I'm going to do it a little bit different, but still stay sort of abstracted. I'm just not sure what yet. Maybe the same shape overlapping. I'm a fan of that idea. Oh, also, you guys, I was really excited about this, and I figured I could show you guys. So, as you may know, this is like a basic watercolor palette. Like, this is how they come, but you can get refills for when they run out and you need like the same color and stuff. So this is like the same brand. It's Koi watercolors. And I got a couple whites, of course. And I got some like really shimmery, shiny colors too. But when they come to you, they come in this little tiny box, as I just showed you guys. And they come in like a plastic thing. They come as is. But if you're like me and you just wanted those shimmery colors and you don't have a place to put them yet, you can get little pans. These little tiny pans. You can get them from places like dickblick.com, and you can either get like magnets separate, or like some places you can find them with magnets. And what you can do is find like a little metal case or something like this, and you can house them there. It's really nice. It's really cool. So I feel like I can actually use these colors now because I actually have a case and I don't have to like take them out of their box and use them like in my hands and then put them back in the box. I thought that would also get sticky, like the cardboard would end up sticking. But I have those now. I'm really excited about those. So I might break that out here right now. Let's do that. We use this really like pearly pink color. I don't know how well it's gonna show / transfer. Thank you guys for all these sparkly emojis. I love them. I don't know how well it's gonna transfer onto the wood because the wood soaks in everything. Let's see. Do you see that? So you kind of can. Like right up here. Keep using it. We're gonna stay symmetrical with our pearly pink here. I also have a straight silver that I might use for like detail kind of stuff. Maybe. I don't know. If I plan on using gold and silver leaf, it may not be necessary. I may just get lost. Hi, Kelly. This reminds me of the two moths that you had got. Let's see. What's it have to do? I love wood panels. I have a hard time working. Well, not a hard time. I just don't enjoy my time on canvas as much anymore because I love wood panels. Thanks, wood panels. Hi, Mom. I'm gonna have to switch brushes soon, probably, to get these in between. I might just worry about it later. go back on actual shape parts later. I might actually do these spots here, the open spots in gold leaf. Hi, Sean. Thank you, Mom. I'm gonna add purple. I don't want this entire area. I want this to be the gradient. I want it to go from purple to blue in the middle. These colors do go well with my Instagram icon, which that little bird is like right up there. It's right over there. But I love working with these colors. I really do. These are dream colors. Soothing dream colors. I kind of like that. I'm gonna leave that as is for now until I regret it, which I won't regret it because I'll roll with it. Hi, Meg! If you missed the very beginning of this stream, I talked about how I sketched this on the panel unevenly. So I have this big open space, and I don't remember if I talked about what I'm going to do up there, but what I do plan on doing is maybe like a lilac plant, maybe, possibly. I've never, at least I don't think I have ever actually painted a lilac plant before, though. So the plan is to sketch that before I actually do it and see how that goes and see if I actually like it. But we'll see. We will see how that goes. And again, if anyone has missed it, I'm working with watercolor as well as gouache colors, which they're pretty similar. But gouache is more opaque than watercolor. But you can build up watercolor just like you can build down gouache color. But it's easier to build up gouache. Gouache is also more matte than acrylic. So that's the difference between acrylic and gouache. Acrylic also has that latex situation happening, which makes it not as easy to clean. But gouache does not, and gouache is easier to clean. That's my experience. I love gouache quite a bit, even though I've only used it maybe 2-3 times now. I think I am gonna do pink for the main, for the body. Should I legally change my name to Bob Ross? Or like Ross Bob? Maybe Ross Bob. I don't like that though. Should I? Hi, Jasmine. Hi, I love you. I scared my dog. Sorry. Hi. And no, you guys, I'm not talking to myself. Thanks. Thank you. The very outside of these wings, I'm going to do a blue, I think. Maybe? Or like a dark blue to purple. Cotton candy ice cream bars from Ice Cream Truck. I don't think I've ever had the. Wait, have I? I might have. I mean, I like that entire vibe. Ooh. blue to purple. Sorry, Instagram for the camera shake. I'm gonna do dark blue in the middle and then fade out to a darker purple. At least that's the plan. My favorite, or one of my favorites, from the, hi Malcolm, from the ice cream truck, or the or are, I'm assuming they're still there, are the strawberry shortcake situation where it's like pink on the inside with the crumbly bits. Those are really good. I want one of those. Do they sell those in stores? Because I haven't been to an ice cream truck or came across one in a really long time. Even though I heard one, I think. Well, for sure I heard one this past week, like Monday or something. Gosh, those are really good. I really want one of those now. I put too much water, so this wing went out too much. That's fine. I'll do the same thing to the other one, but in a more controlled way. Thank you, Anne. Strawberry shortcake situation, TM, TM, TM. That is the new band name. Lindsay? Where's Lindsay? Tips on getting into... Oh, whoa, hold on. Sorry, hang on. They're at Walgreens, On Q and 7-Eleven, Walmart. Okay, I'll just look for them next time, these ice cream bars. Tips on getting into watercolor. I used to hate watercolor. And I've noticed that one big thing on me actually like diving into them and actually getting interested was using the right materials. So I used to work small on Bristol board or Bristol paper, which the weight of Bristol paper is not as heavy as watercolor paper. So when I switched to watercolor paper, I realized it's a lot easier to work with, and I moved to bigger pieces and I found it a lot more easier to blend and everything. Now I'm using wood. But one thing I will say is to just play and to play with different thicknesses of the paint, like use a little bit of water, use a lot of water, and blend, use different brushes. Always make sure you have like a cloth or paper towel nearby to wipe off your brush. Clean your brushes well so your colors don't bleed into one another whenever you're switching colors. Really just play. I think that's the biggest thing I can really say about getting into watercolor. Just play. Buy a cheap palette too. Buy a cheap palette and just play. For forever, like since, I don't know, for probably 7 months or so, I was using this cheap palette that I had gotten when I was getting back into watercolors, like as an adult. And I used it for a while. It was my favorite, but then I got the the koi watercolors, which koi is more, it comes out more opaque than these. Like it's more pigmented, but both are nice, especially for depending on what you want to do and how much you feel like building up. But yeah, but that was a lot. But I had to be thorough. The character ice creams done by Eyes were also classics. I think those were my favorites, like other than the strawberry ones. I think I like Sweetie. I think is my mom still here? Um, I think I like Sweetie. Yeah, I think I want ice cream now. I really want ice cream now. Thanks, Marcos, who brought up ice cream. Did I bring up ice cream? I brought it back up. I am sorry, everyone. I do want ice cream now. Now, if you guys ever have questions about watercolor, gouache, like want to know what my experience is or anything, I can do my best. I'm here to help. Tammy, I feel like that was a given, or is a given, right? Right? Fingers crossed. Can we have orange dreamsicles? Because that's also a big need. Ice cream social mothball should be an event in the future. You're right. Can you imagine this? Yeah, no, yeah. We're just blending these ideas together. The mothball idea from earlier, and now this idea. It's gonna happen. It's all gonna happen, and it's gonna be fantastic. And I can't wait. Thank you, Mom. My title is like Arctic ice cream something or other, but we'll see whenever I finish it what it's titled. I'm glad this stream just really made everyone want ice cream. I'm gonna finish up blending this bottom part, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I might stream again on Instagram in the next couple days. Art of Jasmine if you're not following me there. You hear that, Mom? Or you see that, Mom? Shout out to Jasmine's mom for creating the best artwork known as Jasmine. Also, thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Miss you too. I miss everyone, of course. Um, Once again, thank you guys big time for tuning in. Once again, if you're not following the Factory page on Facebook, it's Factory Obscura. Follow us there. Really great place full of really great people and experiences. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow my Instagram at artof.jasmine, Jasmine. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys later. Bye.